Now coming to question number 31. So read the following passage and make notes by drawing and filling the boxes given below. And there would be 8 boxes and each will carry half marks. So here a small paragraph will be given, and how to read the paragraph. You must read carefully and comprehend the paragraph so that you can understand the main points. Here there is a paragraph. It is all about Rajasthan's culture. Rajasthan boasts of its colorful culture, cheerful people, and their extraordinary passion for kite flying or patangbazi, a special culture, sports, and pastime of the region. The kite flying is celebrated to herald the coming of spring. It is also a leisure sport and passion among the foreign tourists too. The people of Rajasthan enjoy the rich tradition of kite flying. While you are reading, you must read and comprehend and try to find out the important points so that it will be very easy to write the answer. When you'll get the boxes, you'll get the hints also, clues also. For example, Rajasthan boasts of, there are 3. So Rajasthan boasts of its number 1 colorful culture, cheerful people, and their extraordinary passion. So there would be the answer: colorful culture, cheerful people, and passion for kite flying. But here what happened that I have underlined here and written in a bold letter, but in your examination it won't be given the same as I have written here. You have to find out the answer by following the clues or hints. The answers are: number 1, colorful culture, then cheerful people, passion for kite flying, special cultural sports, number 5, pastime, number 6, spring, number 7, leisure sport, number 8, passion. But one thing that it is instructed to draw the boxes. If you don't want to draw, you will be also given the marks. So if you do not want to draw, you have to write the answers like this. Answers, and number 1, number 2 till 8 you have to write the digits and write the answer. Answers will be found in the paragraph only. So it's very easy. I think that 4 marks will be in your hand, in your pocket. Next, question number 32. It is relating to letter writing, and it is prescribed for second year students. That is called application letter writing. And for letter writing, what is called, one is American style, another is British style. Nowadays everybody is following the American style, because in American style everything should be written at the left hand side. That is called the headings, the salutations, and the concluding part, everything will come at the left hand side only. So types of letter writing: formal letter, informal letter, and here formal letter is prescribed for your syllabus. So that the format of letter writing is: first heading will comes. Under the headings, what comes, that is the name and address of the sender, then dated, the name and address of the receiver, then salutation, for example, respected sir, madam, and all. Then body of the letter. After that subscription will come, that is called the end of the letter. Thank you yours faithfully or yours sincerely. Here the question is: write a letter of application in response to the following advertisement which appeared in the Hindu dated 20 January 2020. It is all about leading multinational companies. Sometimes the questions will be asked relating to job opportunities. For example, wanted for the post of lecturer in biology or in English or in any other subjects. Here it is, leading multinational company is looking out for a talented and dynamic MBA graduate to handle a unit at a new location and apply within a week with all details to Pidilite Industries, plot number 2315, Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Here is an example. So for the what is called address and name of the sender, you have to write here XX for name and YY for address. Then next you have to write dated, put a little margin, and then write date or dated 25th January 2020, for example. You should not write 25th 1 2020. If you write, it is a wrong method. And then you have to write the name and the address of the sender, receiver whom you are going to send the letter. The manager, Pidilite Industries, plot number 2315, Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Then you have to write subject, or you can write the reference also. So for subject, application for the post of manager. One thing that some of the students are getting confused. Same thing you have to write, you have to what is called change here only. For example, if a question is asked for what is a lecturer post, you have to write here application for the post of lecturer in English. Then you have to write the reference, and reference is already given in question paper. For example, here your advertisement in the Hindu dated 20th January, and you have to highlight like this. Next, respected sir, then you have to write the body of the letter. In body of the letter, you have to mention something. For example, here I have written, with reference to the subject cited above, I undersigned XXX bring to your kind notice that I would like to apply for the above mentioned post. Or you can write here above post also you can write in your esteemed company. I also wish to explore and excel in your company, as it is a great platform for opportunities and exploration. If I am given the post or opportunity, I assure you that I will discharge my duties to the best of your satisfaction. Thank you, yours faithfully, and you should not put here apostrophe yes. And after that, you have to write your biodata also. Biodata. If you do not want to write biodata, you can write your you can highlight your education in the body of the letter here. So biodata, first name, you should not write your own name, as you know that you have to write XXX, address YY, date of birth or age you can mention, for example 30 years. Father's name, you should not highlight the name of the father, ABCD. Then nationality, you have to mention Indian, or you can write gender also, male or female. And knowledge of language like English, Hindi, Kannada, or etc., any language. Then after that you have to highlight educational qualification, and there must be 3 columns: name of the examination, board, college or university, then passing year, then percentage. For example, for MBA graduates, the question is asked about MBA graduates. That's why the education relating to MBA graduates only. If it will be asked for teaching post, then you have to highlight like MA, MSc or MCom, like that. MBA from KUD 2013, 85%, any percentage you can highlight there, for example. Next day you have to highlight all the education from MBA, BBA, PUC, SSLC, and you have to follow the system. Next, experience you have to write. For example, I have worked as finance manager for 5 years at Stars Struck Limited, Mysore. If for education post it will be asked, then you have to write like this: I have worked as a lecturer in so and so college for 5 years, or whatever may be the experience you have to highlight. Next, other interest or hobbies, for example, reading, writing. These are the common hobbies. Listening to music, playing games, etc. Then place you have to highlight. Data you have to mention. And if you do not want to write, again I would like to repeat, if you do not want to write the biodata, you have to highlight your educational qualification in the body of the letter. You will get the same marks. So it is optional. So here question number 33, and it is relating to speech writing. It will carry 5 marks. and the questions may starts with imagine or suppose. Here it is starts with imagine you are the college union president. On the occasion of college day, you are given the responsibility of introducing the guest. The chief guest is Dr. Sagar Diwakar. So it will carry 5 marks, and some points, 4 to 5 points, will be also given in the question, and those 5 points you have to highlight in the speech. For example, native of Karnataka, education, he had completed CA in 2008, 20th rank, IAS in 2010, 34th rank. Then present post is Commissioner Zilla Panchayat, Uttar Kannada. Based on this information, write a speech in about 100 words to introduce the guest at the function. So it does not mean that you have to count the words. Around 100 words or more than 100 words you can write in your examination. Here it is how to start what is called speech writing. As you know that you might have attended many functions, many programs that chief guest is invited, and when the chief guest is invited, somebody is giving introduction of the chief guest and highlighting. So first you have to start with greetings, with the salutation and greetings here. So for example, here there is a pattern of answer of speech writing. If you have language, if you have command over the language, you can change. It is very simple. In a simple language I have written here, and you can follow the hi-fi words, the standard words. Very good language also. For example, you can write honorable chief guest, revered president of the function, respected principal, lecturers, parents, and my dear friends. Very good morning to all of you. I am very much fortunate, or you can say I am very much lucky to stand before you as the president of the union of our college. And today I am very much glad. I'm not following the same. You can write your own. That's why I'm telling. I'm very much glad that I'm going to introduce the chief guest of today's function, who is now amidst us. He is well-known figure of Karnataka. He is Dr. Sagar Diwakar. And you have to highlight the points. For example, there are points and the points you have to highlight in your speech. I have already highlighted some here. That is education. You have to write about his education, that he has done CA in 2008 with 20th rank. So after completion of his higher education, he did not stop. He was very dedicated man and wanted to achieve his targets and goals. That's why he what is called aspire high and attempted CA exams, and he passed with 20th rank. Then after that, again he attempted IS examination in 2010 and passed with the 34th rank. The points which are given in the question you can highlight in your speech here. So there is an example, and in short I have highlighted the speech here. You can follow this, or if you have language you can highlight in your own language. So it will carry 5 marks. Next, question number 34. It is, what do the underlined words in the following extract refer to? It is all about pronoun. As you know that what is pronoun? Pronoun is a word which is used in place of a noun. For example, Gandhiji was a great leader and he is known as father of the nation. So he is used for Gandhiji. So Gandhiji is a noun and he is pronoun. So pronoun is a word which is used in place of noun. So here a small paragraph will be given and pronouns will be given, and what if the pronoun will refer, you have to find out the reference of the pronoun and then you have to mention here. For example, pronoun list of pronouns will be given. 4 pronouns will be given: these, them, his, where, and by reading that you will come to know what these refers to. For example, another example is that this is a beautiful screen and it looks very clean and neat. So it is used for a screen. Likewise, you have to read here. For example, Sahu designs the trophies handed over to the winners. These are presented. So these refers to, that is called the trophies. These are presented to them. These are presented to them. Them refers to what is called the winners. with a great ceremony. Though Sahu is not a sportsman, his passion for creating the trophies is outstanding. So his refers to, that is called nothing but Sahu. And he has his workshop in Bhubaneswar, where he has been living since his childhood. So where it refers for place and where it refers to Bhubaneswar. So the answer must be very clear. For these, the trophies, them, winners, his, Sahu, where Bhubaneswar. So it is very clear, and I think that 4 marks will be in your pocket because it's very, very easy. Next, the last one, last but not the least, question number 35. Rearrange the jumbled segments to form a meaningful sentence, and it will carry 1 mark. As you know that there is a sentence pattern, and the sentence pattern must be by following devices: subject, verb, and object. But here in segments, it won't be given systematically, but you have to write systematically after what is the subject, verb, and object. For example, every 5 years held their leader once in to elect, then bar election are. As you know that first you have to write the noun. After that you have to follow, if auxiliary, then you have to write auxiliaries, then main verb, and then the rest of the things should be written. For example, here the answer is elections. Elections, it is noun. Elections are, it is auxiliary. Held, it is a verb, main verb. Once in every 5 years to elect their leader. This is the answer, and it will carry 1 mark. So from question number 1 to 35, you have to write, and you should not waste your time, as I told you, by highlighting all the things, but in short you have to write. So thank you very much for listening me, and all the best for your examination. Do well, aspire high. Thank you. Thank you.